you have selected the correct board, Arduino Uno. Okay, next we are going to write a Arduino program. And basically what we want to do is we want to create a distance sensor for this guy, right? So whenever something comes close, we want a buzzer to buzz, for example, or we want a LED to light up. Yeah, so this is very similar to what you have in your father's car when he reverses, right? So as he gets closer, you hear the beeping sound, beeping sound, beeping sound. Yeah, so that's what we want to do. We want to create a distance sensor. So therefore, we want the distance sensor to operate forever. Okay, so let's put a forever loop here. Now, I'm going to teach you something new today. I'm going to teach you how to create something called a variable. Okay, a variable is something that changes, right? In this case, it's the distance that changes, right? So we can monitor this change. And if we can monitor this change, we can do something about it once we find that, hey, this change is too little, too much, whatever it is. Yeah. So let's name this change ultrasonic distance. Now you can name it anything you want. You can name it your name. You can name it Jerome distance. Up to you. But yeah, for simplicity's sake, let's call it as it is, ultrasonic distance. So okay. So now we have all these things. Now I want the Arduino pin to always monitor the distance here. All right. So I want the Arduino pin to always shoot out ultrasonic waves, and then when it reflects, it detects the ultrasonic echo back. Yeah. So I want it to do it continuously. Emit, detect, emit, detect. So it will always monitor the distance of whatever object that's in front. Let's go to your data and blocks. We want to set ultrasonic distance to, and we want to tell it to read the ultrasonic sensor. Here we are, ultrasonic sensor. So the ultrasonic distance that we set as a variable, we are going to take this distance from pin, the trigger, if I'm not mistaken, we pinned it to pin 7, and the echo pin, we pinned it to pin 2 on the Arduino microprocessor. Yeah? So that's it. We are telling Arduino to always take the reading from pin 7, pin 2, pin 7, pin 2, and we take this distance and we give it a name called ultrasonic distance. Okay, so next what we want to do is something called if-else operator statement. So if the distance happens to be something, we want something to happen, or else nothing. All right, so let's go to operators. Sorry, let's go to control. We want an if-else statement, all right? So if, let's go back to our data and blocks. So we want to compare. So right now, after we have the if-else statement in, we want to compare. We want to compare the distances, right? If the distance is less than or more than whatever it is, then do something, or else don't do anything. So what we need to do is we have to go to operators over here. Let's put 2 conditions. All right, let's put 2 conditions. You want to put 1 condition, that's fine, but I want 2 conditions because I want the distance to be in between. Let's say between 1 cm and 10 cm. If you sense that the distance is between 1 cm and 10 cm, do something. Yeah. So if the distance is less than, if the distance is, oops, let's put this over here. If the distance is less than something, right? Or if the distance is more than something, then do something, right? So let's go back to our data and blocks. Remember, we created this fella called the ultrasonic distance. If the ultrasonic distance is less than, let's say it's getting closer, let's say it's less than 10 cm. Let's say it's less than 10 cm. And if the distance is more than 1 cm, let's say 1 cm, then I want the buzzer to buzz and the LED to light up, right? So we go to robots, and we want to set the digital pin 4. Set digital pin 4. Pin 4 is the LED. Right, pin 4 is the LED, and we also want the buzzer to buzz, which is pin 5 now. So we want to play a tone on pin 5. You can choose any tone you want. Let's leave it as C for half a beat. And let's play this tone and light up the LED for, I don't know, half a second or 1 second. Will 1 second be too long? Let's go for half a second. Half a second, right? Or else, what we want to do is turn off the LED. Okay, so we set digital pin 4 as low. Okay. So let me rehash the program that we've written. So we've written a program for Arduino. We want something to happen forever. We put a variable called ultrasonic distance, and Arduino will keep on reading the readings from pin 7 and pin 2, and will tag it to this variable called ultrasonic distance. And if the ultrasonic distance being read by Arduino is less than 10 cm or more than 1 cm, we are going to light up an LED at pin 4 and play a note on pin 5, the buzzer, for half a second. Or else, if it's anything greater than 10 cm or anything less than 1 cm, LED is low. Okay? We don't have to put anything for the tone because it's not going to play until we tell it to play. So that's it. Upload it, and this should be what you get. Okay, we have uploaded the codes and it'll look like this, right? And we did say that anything more than 1 cm or anything less than 10 cm, we will hear a buzz and the LED will light up. Let's test it out. Oh, there we go. It's not so sensitive as I like it to be, but it works, right? So there we go. Yeah, so it's not exactly 10 cm, but you get the idea. Now, what you can do is actually make it sound more like your father's car. You can make it beep on and off if you want, and the closer it gets, possibly maybe you can make it beep more urgently. Yeah, so right now the challenge is A, getting this to work, B, go modify it so that the closer and closer it gets, maybe you can get it to beep more and more urgently, or you can even make the LED light up in time with the LED. Yeah, so sky's the limit. Go modify your codes, go play around with the codes and have fun. All right, see you and peace out.